Hi everyone, this is module number 92 for the subject of strategic human resource management. And we are talking about the process issues in developing the HR strategy. So, one thing is, or one particular issue refers to the speed in adopting new HR practices. Whether those HR practices are followed by the other players in the industry, or you are developing those practices and then you have to adopt them. So decisions also need to be made concerning the speed at which firms adopt new HR strategies. Organizations vary in their adoption process of HR practices or HR strategies. That is influenced by a number of factors, external factors and internal factors. That is influenced by the financial factors, the type of industry, and so on. However, in conclusion, the research suggests that there are different types of organizations. We will see that how the researchers have categorized those organizations who adopt these HR practices or how fast they adopt these HR practices. So one thing is known as leaders. Leaders are 11% first to adopt HR strategic approaches. See connections between external environment changes and internal HR strategies. Make it simple that the leaders are 11% organizations are leaders. They develop innovative HR practices and they adopt new HR practices, and they see how these new HR practices can help an organization to achieve its competitive advantage. For example, the previous research in the field of strategic human resource management has examined that the modern HR practices known as high involvement HR practices, high commitment HR practices, the high performance work systems, not adapted by every organization. One reason was that they are costly to implement or they are costly to adopt. The second reason was the ability of the HR professionals to sell those practices to the management or to sell the benefits of those HR practices or HR strategies to the management. So leaders are 11% or close to that. They help and they develop and they adopt new HR practices. Fast followers, 39% seek to be ahead of their competitors but limited in their approach to innovations compared with the leaders. So when we say fast followers, so they are 39%. When we say fast followers, actually we refer to when the other organizations in the industry, they quickly adopt what innovators or leaders have done, or what leaders have adopted those practices. Fairly speaking, when we say fast followers, how fast is quite a subjective term, and it is hard to pinpoint that within 3 months or 4 months or 6 months, when they adopt, we can call them fast followers or we cannot call them fast followers, remain elusive or unclear. But however, the concept is very clear that some 39% or 40% organizations or 35% organizations close to this range, they follow what leaders are doing in the industry. Very similar to the fast followers are slow followers, less influenced by environmental changes, more hampered by company culture and cost. So fast followers are, and the difference between the slow followers, that the slow followers are more hampered by the culture of the organization. They more consider about the cost of implementing new practices, and so that's why they delay in adopting the new HR practices. And the lastly is the laggards. They are 11%, similar to leaders are 11%. So laggards report substantial barriers to HR change, have difficulty getting HR taken seriously in their organization or in their firm. So in simple words, the laggards are the people who resist, and they would be the last to adopt something new. The reasons could be enormous, and the particular reasons include the financial barriers or the resistance within the organization to adopt the new HR practices. So at the speed which the different organizations adopt innovative and modern HR practices vary from organizations to organization. Thank you.